We've painted your kitchen, let's just say. We painted it 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. One of the phone calls that just breaks my heart is when somebody calls us and they say, you know, I've had my kitchen for 6 months and we've got a ding already. We've already got some wear and tear. And they're just panicked because they think that, you know, that their kitchen is disintegrating and that it's just not gonna work. The good news is you get a little ding, kind of like the ones down here. I'm gonna show you how to touch those up in just a minute. It is so easy to touch up. And I can't tell you how many times, you know, we go into a customer's home and they're nervous and they think, oh, I've already got this little ding. What am I gonna do? And we just tell them, look, there's no reason to be worried. You don't need to be scared. We'll touch this thing up in about 2 minutes. So I'm gonna show you how to do a super normal touch-up in your kitchen. These touch-ups I'm gonna show you are very typical. These types of dings, super typical in a white kitchen, and I'm gonna show you how to touch them up right now. This is my home. Been here about 3.5 years. I have 4 kids under 6, so they sometimes cause a little bit of wear and tear. As you can see, this whole section's got this corner, it's got some bumps on it, and so I'm gonna show you how to do that. It's pretty simple. So all you do, you just take a small brush, smaller the better, and you just dab it right on the bad spot. And I'm not too stressed. You wanna keep it small, but notice I'm not too stressed about having it be too big. See, I'm just kind of slobbing it on there a little bit, and then I'm just gonna wipe off the parts that don't look good with a paper towel. So just wipe off the excess. Sometimes you'll put a little too much on. In the end, the key here is you want to pretty much only leave paint where you want it. So at the beginning, when you start this, it doesn't matter. You can be generous with it. You can put too much on. Then you just try and only leave it in the places where there's a problem. You don't want to spread it out. You only want it where the problem is. So if your problem is the size of a pinhead, then your touch-up in the end should be about the size of a pinhead. So don't paint half your panel just to fix one little thing. You'll notice that right when you do the touch-up, it kind of looks goofy because you got wet paint right where you touched it up, and everything else is dry. So, you know, your problem areas are gonna look shiny. The places where you did a touch-up, it's gonna look shiny. And once it fully cures, it's gonna dull down to match the rest of the sheen. That can take a few days, few weeks, but it'll eventually catch up. So it's nothing to stress about, but that is another reason why you just wanna keep your touch-ups as small as possible. If I went and did a touch-up in the middle of my panel, and I did it, you know, the size of a silver dollar, then there would be a shiny spot the size of a silver dollar on the side of my cabinet. So you want to keep it very, very small, and really just try and only touch the spot where you need to touch up. Wipe off anything extra, and if you can do this, you know, once or twice a year, then your kitchen will look brand new as long as you want it to. So thanks for watching this video on how to do touch-ups. One thing I do want to note really quick is when this paint dries, you might notice, hey, that needs another coat. If so, just do it again. Just do a really small touch-up right here in the corner, right in the problem area. Wipe off any extra, no big deal. Sometimes you'll be able to do it in one coat. Sometimes you'll wait for it to dry, do another quick one once it's fully dry. Sometimes it needs 2 coats. So we're gonna be posting more helpful videos for you in the future, but hopefully this one shows you. Our goal with this is that we want you to be confident in doing touch-ups. There's really nothing to be afraid of. Shake up the can, make sure it's all stirred up, use a tiny little touch-up brush, touch the spot, keep it as small as you can. If you mess up, just wipe off the extra, start over. Keep it as small as you can, and then wait for a few days. It might even take a few weeks for the paint to fully cure, to blend in so it's not super shiny.